everyone, how are you all doing today? I'm doing alright, you know. I actually had a good night's sleep for the past few nights. I don't know how, I mean it's very rare. So it's like, wow, nice. But yeah, so this week you are watching me draw a picture for Art Fight. And it's actually a picture of some D&D characters. The main one in this picture is Lucinda, who belongs to Coco. I will link her in the description. She is a wonderful human being, and you should really support her art and stuff. But yeah, I also draw in this picture in the back later on, but it's not for a while. I draw my own character, Daimi, because he was also in the same game, so I was like, I don't know, I just wanted to include him, okay? But yeah, this was meant to be like sort of a scene that was in the game where we were taking a boat to a place called Rosewater. Later on in the drawing, I realized I drew them in the wrong outfits for that story arc. So it's just them on a boat. Early on in their story for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, that's, just so you know, that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a later on bit, but I drew the outfits wrong. Which, I don't really see it as that big of a loss. I mean, it's still the characters, so it's like, whatever. That game was DM'd by Studio Bunny, by the way, so go and look at their stuff as well, because they are also a wonderful human being. Oh, that reminds me, I ordered some new D&D dice probably a week ago, and I'm very excited to finally own my own dice. I've been using my sister's dice, but it was not really hers to begin with. It was a friend of hers who gave it to her. So I was, since she didn't play D&D as much, I've been using her dice this whole time, so I'm excited to finally own my own dice. The dice I've been using were orange, and don't get me wrong, I love those dice, even though they're not mine. But I'm very excited to get some pink ones. I don't know why I chose pink, but like, of all that I could find, I was like, you know what, I like this set. I don't know why. So, I should be receiving that in a few weeks. Very excited to finally play a game with those dice. It'll be really, really great. Also, in that same order, I ordered a great hoodie. You've probably seen these before. They're like these basically food packaging hoodie. Does that make sense? Basically, I ordered this hoodie. It has the top ramen design on it. And I'm just so excited to get that. I feel like everyone's gonna love it once I get it. I'll be like, look at this great hoodie. It's a ramen hoodie. It's so awesome. I've been so excited to receive that for so long. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I actually knew that it existed for a while. I was just like, you know, never in the context of me shopping for anything. So I was, you know, shopping online and I happened to see it and I was like, okay. So I ordered it, and that should be arriving in like halfway through August, so I'm very excited. You know, it would be great if it arrived early, but you know, can't win them all. But either way, I mean, it's a hoodie, and it seems very warm, so you know what, it's probably okay that it'll arrive halfway through August, because I'm probably not even gonna wear it until like fall. So it's just that I want it within my clutches early. But yeah, that reminds me as well that I had on, I think it was Sunday, so we went to a restaurant on Sunday, and I didn't actually plan on going anywhere. Like, I was not visually prepared, and when I say that, I mean like I looked like a wreck when we went. And what is thanks to that as well is that my wardrobe is very limited, or it was at that time. I just look so thrown together. But anyway, so we went to a restaurant, and I decided to order something I normally don't. In fact, I've never ordered this. It was supposed to be a veggie skillet, and I didn't realize it had eggs with it. And you know, it's not that I don't like eggs, but I just don't like eggs. Like, does that make any sense? Because, like, I love the taste of eggs. Like, I don't love it. I just, you know, they're good. I like, especially with cheese and syrup. I don't know why, but, like, I mean, they taste good. But for some reason, I don't really like to eat them. And I realized On that day at the restaurant, first of all, I was in a really weird mood. I just sat there in silence. But in general, when we got our food, I was surprised, first of all, to see the egg, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll eat it. I mean, it's not like it's all that horrible. But then I was eating it, and then I was like, oh, I don't like this. Like, literally, it was making me feel sick. Like, it wasn't that I ate it and a while later I felt ill. It was that while I was eating it, I was feeling ill. Like, I was like, oh no, I think I know why I don't like eggs. Because it's always been sort of in my mind where it's like, I mean, I like eggs, but I don't like to eat them. And I realized as I was sitting there, I was like, it's the texture. Oh no. Because this is also true for, like, oatmeal. I don't know how many of you guys like oatmeal. I think oatmeal is delicious. Like, there are some really great flavors of oatmeal. But I just can't finish even one packet. You know how oatmeal comes in little dry packet things? Like, I can't even finish one of those, because I'm eating it and it's delicious, but, like, as I'm eating it, I'm like, the texture is disgusting. Like, I just can't finish. I don't know why this is such a big thing for me, because this is usually not something that affects me, but I guess when I eat eggs and when I eat oatmeal, it's just like, dang, could this be crunchier or something? Like, could this have a little bit less mushy texture? Because, like, I'm fine with mashed potatoes. In fact, I love mashed potatoes. But it's, like, different, you know? It's like, there's something about it. And I think you know what. So that was my time at the restaurant. Me just being like, wow, this meal is making me feel really gross and sick. So even though I was like, man, I love vegetables, I was eating, and I was like, wow, I cannot even finish this. Even though there's not much food here, I can't finish. So I ended up taking the food home, without the eggs, of course. But later that day, we ended up going out shopping for, you know, clothes for me, because once again, that one week where I was like, oh, I meant to restock my wardrobe, but it was so hot in the store I couldn't stay long. So we went to a different store this past Sunday so that I could actually shop. I ended up getting a lot of stuff. There was one shirt that felt really awesome that was a little small, but like, I still felt really cool in it. It had like it's like this dark button-up shirt with short sleeves, and it has like little skulls on it. I don't know why, but I like looked at myself wearing that shirt and I was like, dang, that's one cool dude. So, might be a strange thought, but I was just like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So I did end up getting that, so that was cool. So we had that whole day of just going out shopping, trying to restock my wardrobe. We went to Walmart later on, ended up seeing, once again, a person that I haven't seen in a long time that I used to talk with a lot more often. I know his girlfriend way more than I know him, but, cause like, his girlfriend was also a childhood friend of mine, so that was cool to see him again. So we had a rather short conversation though, because it was like, we were very tired from walking around, and we had to do our shopping, and he's a greeter there, and it's like, I can't stay long. But in the end, you know, it was pretty cool that we saw him. You know, when I think about how I don't have much to talk about in these Drawn Talks, I end up talking about the randomest stuff, and I fill up the Drawn Talk somehow. So, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I totally wanted to talk to you guys about this game that I found, this Mario game. It was called, Superstar Saga. It was one of those Mario RPG games, and let me tell you, real good game. Please look it up, watch it, play it, I don't care. Please, please, because there is a really great character in it, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but like, if you know who it is, he's green, just like, tell me in the comments, like, yes, I know who you're talking about, and he's amazing, so get back to me on that if you want. But anyway, so this is coming to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, check those people out in the description. They're really great, and see you next time!